What's going on, y'all? It's False Child back with another prediction blog. Shout out to Esmo and Gully for putting this shit together. This is Glove Up 2, Day 2 event. First battle we're going to talk about is Times versus Dre Dennis. Dre Dennis, one of the most consistent battlers out right now. He always brings it 100% pretty much every time out. He's been all over the world battling from URL to RBE to everywhere else. I got him winning over Times. I think Times has the ability to win it in the building, or win the crowd over in the building. But I think overall, Dre Dennis is too seasoned and will just be too much for Times. Next battle is Stackboy Chuck versus Mark Minor. Stackboy Chuck is punch heavy. He's pretty seasoned as far as KOTD platforms. He's been on a couple different GZs. He was on Glove Up 1. Mark Minor, very lyrical, wordplay heavy, slick with the name flips, solid resume. I'm gonna go with Stackboy Chuck on this one, man. I think that he's gonna go over better in the building. I think that Mark Minor will definitely make it interesting and close on cam. But I got Stackboy Chuck winning the battle overall. Next battle we're gonna talk about is Boss Kells versus Killer Says. This is a dangerous battle for Boss Kells. I think that he excels. When he can talk that street shit to him. He can do his set trip shit, all that. Killer is a dude from Miami. He recently battled Mosh Jelton. He's definitely got some shit. He's very energetic. He had some pretty slick bars for Mosh Jelton, who we just recently battled. He said, "You're like a lifetime Crip. You'll never get overseas." Basically saying he'll never get overseas to battle. I thought that was slick, and I thought it was interesting because Kells is a Crip. He also said, "When you spoon with your bitch, it's with a syringe," because Mosh Jelton is known for doing drugs. So yeah. I'll be interested to see what angle Kells takes in this battle, but I'm going to edge Kells in this battle. Next battle is Tez versus Hero. I think this is going to be one of the better battles of the night. Hero's coming off a battle with TK that made the KOTD channel. I thought he had some pretty slick some pretty slick T flips. He said, "How you gonna take off? How you gonna take off when you couldn't handle clutch?" He battled a dude named Clutch Gear. He said, get cracked with a bat if T-ball. He said, what else he said? He said, I had to knock him for what TKO. Knock him out TKO. I thought that was slick as well. Tez I think is a little bit more complete of a battler. He can bar with him. He can joke with him. He's got the stage presence. So I think overall he will beat Hero. Next up is Dice Roller versus Stack Almighty. This battle I was definitely torn about. The last time I saw both of them battle was on the BBG platform. Stack had a 3-round battle with Al Jones, and Dice was battling in the tournament. Dice is very punch heavy, very lyrical. Definitely a talented battler. He hasn't battled a 3-round battle in a while. But he's definitely fire. He was definitely on his shit in that tournament. Stack Almighty, I think he's a little bit more complete of a battler. He's got the aggression, he's got the lyrical ability, the wordplay, and he can actually bring some humor to the game as well. With that said, I'm gonna go with Stack Almighty edging it. I would not be surprised if Dice won it. One thing that I will take into consideration is the fact that Stack Almighty has a lot of battles lined up. He's on Rookies vs. Vets. I believe he's got Times coming up, and I think he has a BBG as well. So like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if Dice won the battle, but I'm going to edge Stack Almighty going into it. Next battle. This battle could be crazy. I can't see this battle not being crazy. Bees versus Mr. Mills. 2 punch-heavy dudes. Mr. Mills is another seasoned dude that's been all over the world battling. Always brings 100%. He's battled in Detroit at least once. I think he battled Stack Almighty. He battles on RBE routinely, but he's been all over the place. Beast brings it 100% all the time as well. He's most recently battled Jay Streets, and he also battled Blu-ray and Flint. I think this is the battle that B is going to open a lot of eyes to the world about how good he really is. I'm going to edge Bees in this battle. Next battle is Don Dollars versus Deal the Monster. Don Dollars is another dude from Miami. He most recently battled Tape Deck from We Go Hard in Florida. I thought he had some decent tape flips and some deck flips in that battle. He said, I'm going to make this bitch famous when I put 2Ks on tape, like Kim Kardashian. He said, think you're a Soulja Boy till I put Stacks on Deck. Stacks on Deck is Soulja Boy's record label. So I thought that shit was decent. I think that Deal the Monster's last performance on Glove Up 1 was not one of his better performances. I think that Don Dollars could give him some trouble if he comes with that same performance. But I think overall, Deal the Monster, when he's on a shit, is overall better than Don Dollars. He did just wig on TDH. So hopefully he brings something similar to that. I'm going to go with Deal the Monster on that one. Next up is Michigan versus Maj Jelton. Maj Jelton is kind of like a grind time legend. He's kind of the man where he's from. He's multi-heavy. He can freestyle. A lot of jokes. I think as far as what he can do, everything that he can do, Michigan can match that. Michigan might take this 3-0. He's campaigning to be on that big KOTD stage. He's coming off a battle with Dallas Cash that I think he fared pretty well in. So I'm gonna go with Michigan on this one. Possibly 3-0. Next up, Impose and Bangs. Bangs is representing We Go Hard, Connecticut, Coliseum, iBattle. He's got a very We Go Hard friendly style, breaking down a lot of words. I don't know how the Detroit crowd will take to that type of style. His last showing on King of the Dot, water break, was not a better performance against DNA. So I know he's going to be looking to redeem himself from that. I'll be interested to see if he changes his style up at all. I don't see him doing that though. I was originally going to say 3-0, but I think that Bangs lyrically is too talented to get 3-0. As far as Impose, Alpha League veteran, very well-rounded battler, stage presence, bars, jokes, he does it all. Overall, I'm going to go with Impose in this battle, but should be a goodie. Last battle we're going to talk about is Born and Nun Nun. This is a battle that a lot of people aren't really talking about. I'm actually looking forward to this battle. Born is punch heavy. He's had a few opportunities to get on the King of the Dot stage and has yet to make that happen. Finally, this is going to happen. Born is very seasoned in as far as the Midwest is concerned. He's battled on Guerrilla Warfare a couple times versus Bricks and JC. He battled Jonai in Detroit, and he just recently had a battle in Cleveland. Born is dope, man. I'm hoping that he has a crazy performance, so he can kind of build his stock within the King of the Dot platform. Nun Nun, very, very slept on, punch heavy dude as well. He's representing North Carolina, Hunger Games. I think this is going to be a good opportunity for him as well. I'm glad this battle didn't go down on a wave and we get to enjoy it in Detroit. I hope they also put this battle on early on or towards the middle, so the crowd is still, ready to hear some bars. So I'm going to edge Born in this battle, but it should be a goodie, man. So yeah, that's all the battles. Fuck with your boy. Subscribe, NBR Foster Child on YouTube. Check out Reality Check Radio 9 to 11 on Monday and Thursday. Team Unguardable, Dungeon Battle Reviews. Hit our inbox if you're trying to be involved in one of our new our upcoming episodes. I'm out.